Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I decided to do this video because of one video I saw online this morning. One particular video of somebody really very sad because of the piece of land that he bought and that has been taken down or one way destroyed by this present government in Benin City, in Edo State, because this is actually not in Benin City, I think it's in Edo State. But whether it's Benin or Edo or any part of Edo is Edo State, and it matters. In every direction or every location in Edo State matters to Edo people. So I'm just going to say my own opinion about that particular video. It's 2023 now, and last year is just went by now, not long, and it's really sad that at this time people are still coming out to cry for property that's being destroyed or being taken. I think that the government should try to do something about this, because our people that live outside, that live in different parts of the world, whether it's US, whether it's any part of the world, it's not easy to make money. That's the truth. Even in Nigeria, there is not easy to make money. People spend their time, they come to Europe or they travel to US or they go to any part of the world. They struggle and struggle to make 1 million or to make 2 million. You know, people think it's very easy because you live outside the country. You can just exchange the money, then you have a lot of money. Then you can do whatever you want to do. No, in reality, it's not like that. Because you live in here, you have apartment to pay, or maybe you have a house, you have a car to pay. Everything is done on borrow. So maybe if you're given a house, you're going to pay at the end of the month, because that money is not like Nigeria, where one person will say, this one at my house, you know, they pay anything apart from light bill and water. Here is not like that. When you have a house, whether you buy, you rent, monthly, you go pay from the salary. If you have a car, you pay from the salary. Anything that you use in phone, everything is on credit. That means that at the end of the month, this money are being deducted from your money that you have in the bank. Your salary is being deducted. The remaining small one will remain. Now you put together, say, okay, I put this thing together for these few months. I beg my brother, my sister, my friend, help me use and buy this land. And that might take many months of planning, even years for some people that are not doing wrong business or putting their hands on fire. And after this whole time, this person have managed to put in retirement. Let me call it that. What people do at home is a retirement plan. It's a retirement plan. So, okay, make I put this money to buy these things. If things go bad, say I tire well, or I dey go house, I will not have this thing that I've worked for, where I've put this money. I would not have something to hold. Say, now be the result of the old stress when I don't go through for my life, or the suffer when I don't go through. And that is really sad, that when this person don't do all those things, immediately after years, they'll call her for line, call her for phone, say your house has been taken down or your house has been destroyed. There should be a better way that the government can compensate these people that the property has been taken down one way or the other. I think that since the government has been able to do this CFO to be very easy, they should also look into how do they register land, how do communities register land in their system, so that they will be able to know which one be government land, or which one be free land, or which one be sell land where they don't sell. Then when one person buy that land, that name of that person will go inside the system again, register, say, now so this person I buy this land, so that when another person is coming to buy the land, they go check, say who first get the land before, to know all those details. Those are things that we can easily do. They have been able to make the CFO easy. I think this government should take this time also to make registration of land, whether the land is built or not built on. People, communities and all should register their land in their system. They should register their land so that people don't need to fall into this kind of things. It's really, really painful that after you've worked so hard, you take that money, you send a go give person, they manage to buy one thing for you, you're trying to build it, say, okay, now yeah, my next future, my next plan. At the end of the day, you get phone call say that house has been taken down by the government, or it has been taken down by somebody else, or it has been taken down by one community. It's not easy. That pain is really unbearable, because many people don't know what our people go through in different countries. They're just looking at life, say, oh, all these people life not better. Their life not better. Many people are depressed. Many people are tired. They are exhausted. They don't know what to do. They are just holding on, having positive, say, okay, if now the only thing when I they work for 9-day house, if now this house when I feel build, now again for inside, the day okay. That is what many people are doing. And the only hope that they have, the only success that they feel they have been gotten out of all this risk and trip that they took, as is not taken away. That pain is not easy. I just pray that, and I hope that this government is able to look into so many cases that we already have with that video, because we don't want to see people committing suicide because say their land or things has been taken from them, because it's easy to commit suicide. A lot of people already have suicide thinking. They are already tired. They are just hanging on. And when these kind of things happen, that say, oh, they don't take their property, oh, they don't, it's just like a breaking point for them. It's so sad. When I watched that video today, I was really, really filled with sorrow. Because the pains of working hard just to be able to build one small house, not everybody that can build mansions. You know, when people, they sit for the big hotels and they build big things and they do, those things are so Europe not be like that. In every house in Benin or in every house in Edo State, up to 2 or 3 persons, if it's too small, now one person must stay Europe. So that means that the population we even have outside the country is even more than the population that we have in Benin there. So half of the people living in Benin, they are here in Europe. They are in different parts of the world living their life. But we should also realize that these people that are here, one day they will get hold and want to come home. The money being taken to just Benin City, that the people living outside that taking in, is a lot of money. They have been able to develop some areas that couldn't have been developed. So we should try, the government, Obaseki should try to take this matter very, very serious. People are not happy with the situation of land. You cannot put money together and buy a land, and tomorrow is either government, either you're struggling with government, or you're struggling with on community, or you're struggling with somebody else, a land that has been sold 5 times. It's not something, it's not funny, and it's not something that somebody should be happy with. The government should create a system where each land should be registered. The community should register their land. Each place should be registered, so that when people are bringing their money to buy those land, it's already registered. I've not seen anywhere in Europe or in any part of the world where when you buy a land, the next thing you know, government will come and say, "I get the land," or one person will come and say, "I get the land." Community will come say, "Now they get it." Another community will come say, "Now so their land now pass the other side. Now they're their land for divide. So because of that one, now their own." I've not seen it. We should try and do something about this, because it's shameful. It's very, very shameful. Like a place in 2023, now all these stupid matters of who buy land, who take land, who do this. Government is even inside robbing everything up. Not be this time all these things will they happen. It's too annoying. People come here, they suffer to put this money together. They're not just the getter. You'll see some people, it take them 5 years to even buy one piece of land. Because before they support many family members, support this, save money together. And when they manage to come put this money together, say, I buy this piece of land, I suffer the builder. Some people take long time to build, to even raise and go up, do foundation. After doing this foundation, then you see, say, before you know, one person can say, on story enter. Oh, before you know, government enter. Why is it that before all these lands are sold, government no knows that they get the land? There should be ways to compensate these people. Because it's not easy to put money together with all the stress and everything. It's not easy to put money together. You manage to buy something. After you buy that thing finish, either it's government coming, or it's some community coming, or it's individual person coming where they don't even sell that land. That one is still victim. All these things are not, we should not be feeling sorry for ourselves, thinking it's not the system. Now, now so it be, no, it doesn't have to be this way. Because it's really, really sad. Everybody can put themselves in the position, say, what is going on here? Whether you're in Nigeria or you're here, you cannot buy a land and you go there and another story now you will hear. There should be ways to solve this problem, the easy ways. Because I know that a lot of people will prefer to pay money just to verify than say they not buy the wrong land. The government should try to make effort that each community should register their land with them. Each individual should register their property with them. So that when they are selling this property hand to hand, people will know what they are buying. People will know what they are paying for. Because you cannot put money together. You don't suffer put money together before you go, no, one person will come out, or government will come out, or this will come out. Those are not supposed to be. It's not at all. The person buy the land, not be fault. Many fall victim. Many they get deceived. We've been saying this for long, that these people will check well, but what are the really resources of checking well? Let's look at the fact. How do you check well for a land, whether it's a community land or it's a government land? How do you really check when the resources, the whole thing is not arranged? How do you check? If you go to any community now, say they want sell land, you ask them now, you find out that the community get land. You pay for the land, finish, now another wahala will come. The community will be using the land as a weapon against you and bringing this. Is there no any way we can do better than this? Must it be like this, that every time somebody suffers to buy one land, one thing must surely come out? When the person is thinking of invest, even for people that have the money, they are even afraid of investing the money because it's like it's not safe. This will not help the state in the long run. Land matters are very important matters all over the world. I think our government should do something. I remember years ago, many years ago, to register CFO, to register any land wasn't easy. But now they have made it easy. I think they should also take a look into this land matter and also make it easy for people to register their land with them. Communities, every community, there should be a law that every community should go and register their land with government. If they don't register the land, they should not be able to sell it. So that the government can look into the land that the communities are registering. When they look inside all those things, they cannot say, this community, oh, you've registered this land, oh, now this one be our own, oh, now this one. They would discuss that so that that will be solved there. When that is solved, it's not a mark, say this one a government land, this land you cannot buy it. So when individual wants to buy a land, they can go to a place and say, I beg, check this land for me. Verify this land for me. The people that are working so hard all over the world, they will not want to put their money in something that is bad. So when they go there, they say, verify this land for me. They verify and say, okay, yes, this land, they can tell you, they say, okay, no, this area, now government areas, or this one, and the one where you, now this community get this areas, or you can, this is the former owner of this land. All those things should not be too difficult to do. When you've been able to create a CFO, how do you create a CFO? The system that you use in giving people CFO, the system that you use in creating how to give people CFO, can also be creating how to register land. You know, as far as you don't already create the other one, it's just to link it to the other one so that everybody starts to know these things, not falling inside this, because it's so sad that you have used years and years. Some people even they borrow money. Some people money when they think they buy house, where would they see that they do? It's borrowed. Some people now loan they take for a year. You cannot take those loans. You cannot do those things. Put those money there. At the end of the day, you they pay the loan for a year, but the land it has, you not forget that they don't take it from you. Or either if you they pay the loan for you go to see the battle another loan where you want to borrow money, they run after how to save the land. Sometimes some people even use more than the money they use in buying that land. The government should look into these things. It's not a nice one. People are getting frustrated every day. Europe is getting more difficult. US is getting more difficult. Even Canada, things are getting more difficult all over the world. This will not be time where they waste money. When people that the government should have a way to protect people that buys land and property in that state, in Edo State, in Benin City, there should be ways to protect their interests too. Those interests should be looked into. Because if it's not looked into, people will be afraid to put their money. People will be afraid to invest. If we want foreign investors to come, if we want people to invest, then we need to do something about land issues. Because this is no longer funny. When I see videos of people crying about land, it's so sad. Meanwhile, it's supposed to be so easy thing that there's supposed to be easy ways for these people to know what they are buying. Nobody go open the eye. Go one government office, say, check this land for me. He reach there, the land say, no, this land is government. He go say, no, I don't care, I go buy it. Nobody will do that. Except that person plucking money for grand, which is not possible. So please, Obaseki, do something about this. There should be a law. There should be a place where all communities should register their land. There should be a law that all communities should bring their drawings of the land that they have, that community. Every community gets the measurement of their community. How big is their community? They get land that I said, this land are for sale, this land are not sale areas you can sell because we want to plant trees. There should be a plan. So that when person take your own money, say, go buy land, may not go buy what you go kill land. May not go buy what you go give man sadness. Because whether you buy land 1 million or 3 million, those are not small money you work for. If you calculate every day of your life, the way the expenses that comes to save those money is not easy. So please, Obaseki, look into this case. There should be a way where this community will register their land. Individual will register their land. So people know who have land. If you want to buy land in Europe now, you want to buy a house. You can see the former owner will get the house. You see when the land was sold. You can even see a lot of details about it. How much it was sold for from the foreign. If those information, even the money information is not involved, the names and details should be there for people to know what they are going into. Because now, anybody will more buy land, you go like say, it fear, say more buy property. Just because of no rules, no regulations. You can buy anything tomorrow, another person come out tomorrow, it becomes a problem. If we want the state to develop, if we want that state to grow, to develop in any way, we need to look into land issues, land matter. We need to look at it very well. Because it's no longer funny. When I saw that video today, it was really, really sad. It's not a funny matter. Because Omarok by Ron or Gualegbe video when not do sunuda. Weti gada egoga emuigo ku gbene uyado to okpoga idefone story suare community man logo we government logo we government man logo we individual person la don logo we funny thing because ego now my easy inya no re Europe now many people in different parts of the world inya depressed inya they are not that okay na use a situation you be ya worst in a situation inya Inya we dey able to do one inya bete I made that peace of mind wey me be run inya retire to inya be go back to guy worst gbe I be me we gbe me video I be do minya I dey inya here ga jevo emi ro pa yiro especially pe anoro wala o we go make share video now it's not longer funny. When I saw that video today it was so sad. So this is not a funny matter at all. The government should do something about this. Because it should not happen that people are not committing suicide because a mininya left to hold on to is being taken away from them. Because then for many, what's there to live for? Nobody will be happy with a situation like that. The government should look into these things. He has been able to resolve that one of a lot of things. He should resolve this. He should resolve this because if he's able to resolve this, everybody will have peace. Even the state will grow, it will develop. There will be no fear to invest. Wait till we invest your cockboy and we go yemini over Yamuha, we're ready where Hana or Magala, the back when you or even Yavu, and me here you go here, Nimuyeva, dating mommy go to Muyeva, then at the end of the day, he may be Paladia. Those things are not easy. It's only politicians or different kind of people where they get back of money, where they do build something. If you're monthly salary, you cannot just go and do anything. Uve only for years. So there should be ways to verify these things. There should be ways. A technology now created the avenue for a lot of things to be done. We don't need to behave stupid because we want confusion to continue. So we should create ways where people can verify these things. People should register their land. There should be places they can register. Register their land, community, register your land. People, when they say, everybody register your land. These things will help. So, even the government can even make this as a way of creating job. You do this as a way of creating job. You open an office. That office should be made for registering of land. Committee will register their land. Anybody that wants to buy land should not buy land that is not registered. Then you've created job for people from there. They will be getting salary. Because people will be paying to verify or to register. There are ways of creating revenues. There are ways of even creating all this problem. I don't shout it here now. I think you're creating winner. It's just a thinking. This office, let them do this thing. You come to register, those money generated from there can pay salaries and also empower some people. Instead, na haya wasted resources, na haya wasted ways. Night ya amigo, night ya dollar. Everybody will happy. A dollar agbe no winaji. Agbe oma no hiya do to have of ya ma. Only be agogo hiya me do to way. Everything is verified. So we can use all this turn around the make go and at the same time satisfy the people and make the state, the people from the state happy. So let's look into these things. The government should try and look into a lot of things. There are a lot of things wasting. The government here created jobs for people. Instead of wasting all those time and nothing is going well. This kind of things should be. I gotta get problem because in every problem there is a solution, and in every solution the government can benefit from it. Individual person can benefit from it. So you just need to look at that problem very well, and you find the solution to it, and you find the ways of benefiting from it. Europe. So why are we not looking to the countries that we think that these countries now this that the country that we are always running to for vacation? I want to they do meeting or I don't meeting. However, Europe this meeting. However, why are we not doing what they are doing? Your neighbor, this European area where your neighbor, one country got beggar with the other country where me or they successful. You have a copy and they not see the manati are copying good things no sooner. They are now where what. Now imply maybe a many nevia daughter any white way yagbebo mioko mama and the understanding the understanding of that word ni metamu women no understanding of that word of bebo mioko only me we yari knowledgeable ni nuria adio gwano do yawe mi bogwa o mami we no ya mwekpo no ya dwek we go re or no ya deceive ma we for one time we go re on your me on me when no ahia no ya via the knowledge no more adewa only a bebo mi oko because the knowledge unite me on my knowledge unite learn me knowledge no one only the only thing no it is take away for a long time we transfer no ma we go for life only a bebo mi oko baby mi oko mi way ya give me ninya uvodo the technology the ideas the things no it use every ma yama uga ige for ne adio gwado ye we mi do implement so baby mi oko ma mi way deceive ma mi ego baby mi oko ma mi way rebo ya twist ma no mi go no baby mi oko ma mi way ya we for one I know ima mind the meaning of that word. The meaning of that word, DJ Gbe time awa me way. Ya gave ninya wu. The all improvement here ya improve everynya. When ya dole everynya ji. The idea, the whole thing behind it. Ya mwe that idea, that wisdom. Me here niya ya working here. Mwe renudo ya dologi maji bedia. Oni egbe bomi oko. Di mama e one. So let's look at ninya wu. Niya ya organizing ya 90 ga implemented. Now ya try evogima. I got try. Oh man, we have adjusted. We have adjusted. No, we fit our system and it will work. Only a bebo not all these things. This has been really, really annoying. We watch a video for land matter is becoming too much stress. It's so painful because I know what it takes to make money. Or my easy. We can't make any go my easy. We they make it go only for ne. We ya when you have a domie way. I obalo no better ni error. La wo wala yedo wa go share video now because there's always somebody close to the governor. Let me share this video until it gets to that person that is close to that governor so that he also can listen and look into this case. A government or a power to make rules and regulation. No matter how go say, government, you cannot implement it, you cannot force things, you cannot put laws and regulation. That means that or you before the government of the day to make rules and regulation look into some case, and you need to look into this, okay, like a position rate. It should create this na ya way, emina or where. If when I give the time now we see your photo easy again, now they can give you a time way, give me no mana, which we need. You need to look into this case. You need Obaseki Lao, who need no look into this particular case. Because especially the people that live outside Benin, outside in Europe, they have problems with this. Out of 10 persons, almost to me up to 3 persons or 4 persons, no make problem with land issues. And it's not supposed to be like that. Emma at all. After Evoga Iredo Sofane, Emi like. We should be able to support Evonoredia and Odwa Investigate. We should support them with everything. Because putting that money together every month to do something is not easy one. I wrote Vigo. I wrote Voto. Ego na I wrote anywhere. They work so hard. Many people in different countries. I got 5 jobs. Niya yeti agada as a do the family. I do guada kugbe. I do no say. I do no na do one na. Waiting. The government in the of the day should be able to support. Now they make it things easy for people. No, they tried on everyday basis to support the state itself. Why say we go share video now? It's so annoying.